Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, happy Monday. Hope that everyone has started their week off well. Hope you're enjoying the nice weather, at least that we've been having. I assume everybody else is too. That being said, my allergies are back and in full force, thanks to the wonderful weather that we're having. So I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight, to be completely honest. I may only stream for a couple of hours because my eyes are killing me. They have been burning and scratchy all day long. I probably should have put some Visine in before we started the stream, but I hate putting drops in my eyes. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing something different today. I talked about this yesterday as we were at the beginning of the stream prior to wrapping up Pragmata, which I have now moved upstairs so that I can finish it, 100% it, and start to figure out what other things I want to do with that game, because I really, really loved Pragmata. Keep an eye out for my review. That'll be coming out later this week, probably Thursday, I would guess. We're going to be doing a Satisfactory run. Now, this is not my first run in Satisfactory. You can actually find my first run in the same playlist that this VOD will be going into, but I have never streamed Satisfactory. So I decided that it is a nice combination of both automation as well as survival. So we're going to be jumping into it with a bunch of mods. The entire list can be found down in the description. It's not a ton of mods, it's just most of them are either adding quality of life or they're adding new things completely. So for example, there is one that adds some different piping, specifically pipe junctions, so that you can potentially work your pipes in different directions rather than just the way that I did it in my first run, always 90 degrees. Now you can do many different things. I also have one that provides new power sources. So instead of only being able to use the power sources that the game gives you, coal, oil, and then nuclear, grass, coal, oil, then nuclear. You have the ability to also do water, solar, and then there's a couple of others, but I'm not sure what they are. Wind, I know, is another one. I forget what the other one is. So you actually can take advantage of, the weather that you're getting on the planet. But there's some others in there too. As I said, some of them are quality of life related. They provide more information, for example, in the MAM or when you're looking at things. There's one that quality of life for them when you're building roads. It's that kind of stuff. It's definitely nothing that is changing the way that the game functions. I'm not changing the difficulty. I'm not changing the way that the progression occurs in any way. So we've got 11 mods loaded. As I said, they can all be found down in the description. We're going to be jumping in with a new run. You all will have to let me know if this is something that you like. We'll try this today and Wednesday. Then, as I said, on Friday, as I said yesterday, on Friday we're going to be starting a new story-driven game. I put a poll up on the channel yesterday for you all to let me know what you were thinking as far as which game you would prefer me play. I actually haven't looked at it today. I looked at it a little bit late yesterday. Let me take a quick look. Dashboard. Okay, so we're still at the same percentages. Okay. So there is a poll up on the channel. Make sure to go take a look at that and put in your vote if you haven't done so already. We've got Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Divinity Original Sin, or something else entirely where you can put in your own suggestions or recommendations in the comments. So let me know what you think, and then come Friday, we'll have to wait and see. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Satisfactory. I have not played this game in at least a year. 1.2 is currently in experimental, and some of the stuff that's in 1.2 is of a lot of interest to me, especially electrical chaining, for example, is one. But it's still an experimental. It hasn't been moved to the major branch yet, so we're going to go with 1.1. And Hopefully, everything will go smoothly when 1.2 comes out. We'll just be able to transfer over, assuming you all are enjoying the game at all. All right. I actually don't know where to put my camera, so we'll go top right for now. Okay. I'm not going to read this. This is not my first time in Satisfactory. In fact, there's my 2 runs. One of them, so this is the run that I actually completed the entire story. I don't know how long it took me. It was long. It was more than 100 episodes. And each episode was about an hour. So, or more. I'll bet 120 hours. That was to do all of the tiers and all of the space elevator requirements. So you might be wondering, well, Brian, if you've already played this game once, you've already seen the ending of the game, what are you trying to accomplish here? Well, first, mods. Here are all of the mods. Cartograph is just providing us more information on the map, so that we can actually see, for example, buildings, where they're situated, things like that. Farming actually adds to the completely new buildings, new capabilities. You're able to farm some of the plants that you see out in the world. Fluid extras is the one I was talking about earlier with new piping. Linear motion is elevators, more abilities for just rather than just the elevator that you get really late in the game. It's platform style elevators so that you can move you can put it into your production lines. MAM enhancers is more information on stuff in the MAM. The modular UI, I don't remember what that is. I didn't install that. Somebody else must have installed that. Refined power is the new power sources. This is one that must have gotten installed by something else. Same thing with that. Road spline tool. Better capabilities around installing roads. Satisfactory itself. And then the mod loader. So, let me see if there's anything that I need to put information into. Okay, here's the MAM enhancer. Reveal details of hidden nodes. Okay, in this case, I am going to do that simply because I've already unlocked everything in one playthrough. Hidden node display mode, show question mark icons, show faded. That's fine. Reopen last level tree, name zoom level. Show milestone. Okay, everything else looks fine. Linear motion. Mark 3. So this increases the actual max height of the Mark 3 elevators and max floors, so you can actually go to 20, which I didn't even know. I think I got mine to 4 or 5. I wasn't a big fan of elevators. I don't know. They were a little bit. The requirements for them were too steep for what you got out of it, I think was what it came down to. Fluid extras. All right, that I'm not going to touch any of this because I just don't know enough about that mod yet. Fix it. Farming, machine sound. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Cartograph. Okay. New game. Now, let's see. I have been to all 4 biomes. I kind of want to be... So, Rocky Desert was where I did my first full playthrough. When it was still in early access, I did the grass fields. I have not done the Northern Forest at all. I've been there. I've been through all of the biomes. I haven't necessarily started a factory anywhere. And then I did start a Dune Desert playthrough. Also modded. But it's kind of barren. There's not a lot to see. I'm really thinking about just going back to the grass fields. Actually, no. Let's do Northern Forest. Okay. We can skip the intro. And let's go. Okay. Ooh, let me take a look at my settings here. All right, video. That's fine. Fine. Where's motion blur? Okay, it's already set to off. Good. Screen percentage. Yeah, it all looks okay. It's all fine for now. I don't think I want to change any of this at the moment. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. It started to smooth itself out. Might as well start grabbing all of this. All right.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use.
Alright, that's poisonous. I don't want to go anywhere near that. Alright, let's go up this direction. Oh, there's this blue slug already. Guess we'll go ahead and go grab that. And of course, let's run away. I have no ability to kill him. Alright, where's my... There it is. Let's see. I guess I need to start... Uh-oh. Get back up there. There we go. Alright, I need to build the hub. Let me at least start with... Actually, hold on a minute. Let me see. Okay, you're friendly. I remember you being friendly. I never did get to tame you, though.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized
Actually,
is compatible
really
with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Yeah, this looks like a really nice spot. It's already kind of flat. Okay. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Base building. Logistics. Yeah, so there's refined power Mark 1. We can go straight to wind turbine. We can start with wind turbines. That'll be nice. What is the... Oh, the Patreon wall? Okay, cool. Alright, I need to start looking for stuff. I need to start looking for stuff. I also need to go ahead and start building... Okay, let's build... The space elevator can wait. I'm definitely not worried about that right now. I need the equipment workshop. I've already got enough for that. Let's put you over here in another... I'm probably going to tear this down and redo it all over again. But this is a nice starting point. Okay. Portable miners. Is all that I have, which means that I also need the MAM. Alright, that's construction. Alright, so this is from the road mod. Why do I not have the MAM? Oh, it's field research. There it is. Copper. Okay, so I definitely need to get iron and copper both in order to get the MAM, and that's going to unlock a lot of the tools. So I need to do these. Okay, yeah, we need to find... Alright, I got to remember how to do this. Is it V? Yes. Alright. Alright, let me craft... One, two, three. Okay. There's copper. Hold on a minute. Did the equipment thing have a Xeno Zapper? Or do I even already have one? I already have one. Never mind. Okay, good. Because as per usual, that's being protected. Alright, so there's copper there. There's 2 irons there. Oh, this is going to be great. This is a gorgeous starting location. I love this. This is fantastic. Alright, let's take care of you. Hope I remember how to take care of you.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is
Sure.
proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Miner Mark 1. Alright, let's go... I do want to make sure that I go back and get that that blue slug too that we saw. Just kind of looking around right now. Plenty of biomass to grab. Hold on a minute. Let me hold off on that for a second. Okay. Pure. Holy crap. I got so lucky. I have got 2 pure, maybe 3. I can afford to take a little bit of damage. Well, there's my first exploding requirement. Which looks like that might be iron too. Alright, so we've actually got 3 here. Jar of peat soil. That's new. That's probably for the farming. Cool. Alright. I need to find concrete. Let's go ahead and get these set up then. And then I need to find concrete. Yeah, this is pure too. So what I'm doing, I'm putting these on here now, knowing that I may actually move them later. As far as the way that they're directions, because the game is... Oh, there's concrete. No, it's not. I don't think. This is... Oh, no. Limestone. Yeah, this is right. The game will not let enemies, whatever you want to call them, show up where your buildings are. Alright, so that's probably the right place there. Alright, so we've got copper there, limestone there, and iron. Hold on a minute. Copper, limestone, iron. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put Another iron here. Okay. Alright, real quickly before we go anywhere. I thought I heard one of the alien anomaly things. But maybe not. Okay. Alright, we need to get these guys powered up and producing. Oh, and there's limestone over there, too. Wow, we got dropped in a fantastic location. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get back up. Wow, that was a lot of limestone. What is the... Oh, here we go. Well, I guess really I could just go ahead and set up power down there. Oh, there's a cave. Now that I've got this... Where was that blue? I don't remember where it was. There's a geyser. That can produce power. I think it was over here. Yep. No, that didn't work.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use. Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. I could go ahead and start power here, but I don't want to do that. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to get concrete rolling here. Create as much of this as I can. And then I need to look to see what I need for biomass burners. That's step number 1. Biomass burners. I've already got enough. I need iron plates and iron rods. And then constructor. Biomass leaves. Yeah, I definitely want to make biomass leaves. How do I destroy something? I've forgotten how I did everything. There we go. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up power right here. So let's... No. Logistics. No. Transport. No. Oh, I don't have any... I thought I had foundations already, but I don't. Okay, so... Biomass burner. Creatures. Oh. Like a creature? What do you mean what a creature's in the way? Okay. So let's put... I probably should run power from up there first. Now that I think about it. This will allow me to see better. Okay, that's a good starting point. All right, let me get... Alright, I'm going to tear this down. And we're going to build it again. So that the power is actually situated that direction. Okay. Yeah. Wow, I need stairs already. Holy crap. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that in there. Okay. Did it run out of power already? Oh. There we go. Okay. And then that's going to produce power there. This is producing 60 per minute. This is taking in 10 per minute, which means I can branch this. Maybe. Actually, I don't have the ability to branch it. Crap. I don't think. Nope, I don't have the ability to branch it. Well, crap. Alright, that's fine. And I suppose what I could do is I could do a second one. Alright, let's get iron. Oh, there we go. There's another blue slug. I'll figure out how to get that one. Alright, let's figure out how to get iron rolling. Smelter. Nope. Instructor. And plates. Whoa. Okay. I probably should get Alright, let me do this. Oh, I'm out. Crap. Alright, I need to go make... Yeah, I need to get copper going next. There we go. Yeah, I need copper ingots as much as I can craft. Okay. Alright, I need 15 rods, and I need 22... Okay. And then rods. And then I'm going to get a whole bunch of plates. I'm going to build a workbench down there too. That way I won't have to keep coming back up here. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. I do want to drop you two off. And you. And you. No point in carrying you around. Alright, so I'm going to set up another power. I need reinforced plates for constructors? Well, shit. I didn't remember that. Did not remember that at all. Wait a minute. When did that change? That wasn't always the case. Because you can't crank... Oh, yes, you can. There you go. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's do wood. Ah. Let's see. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, we are running at 80 capacity. We got plenty. So now I can run... Let's run a second power down to here. Oh, you son of a... Alright, I need to get another iron going so I can get iron rods. Do smelter first. Oh. Well, I should have iron plates over here. That's for sure. I do. Alright, we've got iron, we've got copper. Now we just need to get limestone. Oh. Oh, shoot. And I don't... so early, you just don't have access to anything. Let me go open this up. All right, what are they protecting? Normally, if you see two of them like that, they've got to be protecting something. I think I just saw a blue... Yep, I did. There's a blue slug over there. What do I need for a... Any iron rods? Okay. Let me go put that here. Okay, so we've got copper, we've got iron. Now we need concrete. Real quick, let me do that. Oh, never mind, he ran away. I didn't mean to do that. Supposedly, that's what the little doggies like. We've got all kinds of the bacon stuff here. I'm not sure that this could have been a better starting position. This is fantastic. And this guy's stuck. Okay, not really sure why I just jumped there. There's a blue slug way up there. Or it might be a pink slug. Oh, wow, that's a tree of this fruit. Well, that's cool. Alright, I came up here so that I could set a goal for myself to know what I need. I don't think I need foundations first. I definitely need logistics. I need logistics and then field research. Because I need the conveyor splitter. Nope. Okay. No. Because this one in particular is spitting out way more biomass than I need. I could run 2 or 3 burners off of this one alone. Whoa. Okay, not really sure what the camera just did there. Alright, let's see if we've got... Yeah, we've already got that. Actually, you know what? Let me put that back. Grab that. Okay, so there's that. We need iron rods, though. I may have to craft those. These are 3030s because this is a Mark 1. But it's producing at 120. See, I could actually split this and have... I don't have a splitter, though, is the problem. I don't know what's doing that. I need reinforced plates. I need 2 reinforced plates in order to be able to produce concrete. Which means I need 12 screws. "24 screws, sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the concrete going. Oh, hold on a minute. It's iron rods, iron plates, and copper wire. I doubt that I've got enough copper wire already. Almost. Alright, let me do this. Let me switch this to iron rods real quick. And then in the meantime, let me go ahead and... It's not a smelter first, it's a constructor first. Shoot, I don't have any... And then this should go straight to concrete, right? Yeah. And again, oh, this one's 60 per minute. So this one, all right, let's then, oh, I can't reduce the output of it until later. I don't have that ability yet. You're good. I just need to get you power now. No. Okay. Now we got concrete rolling. Yeah, we'll do logistics first. Then I'm going to do field research. Then I'll do foundations. Once I've done that, then I can clean all of this up so that it'll last a little bit longer. And then we'll continue on from there. Okay, while I'm waiting on this, let's see if I can get to this. Blue slug. Gotta figure out how to get up there. Let's see if we can... What? Oh yeah, cave. Okay, why am I not able to jump at all? Is the jumping really that bad this early on? I didn't remember that being the case. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Oh, here we go. There's more limestone. Is there anything up here? I mean, there's a way that I can get over to there now, but... Really? Yep, there is. Okay, I just need to go around. Awesome. Let's see if there's anything up here. This will also give me a good place to look around. Oh no! Oh well. Okay. It's still not quite enough yet. Need to get some more of this. Split stack is okay, it's right. There we go. this is producing 120. This only takes 30, which means I can get another one right here to do iron bars. And that's still not an efficient usage. Oh, I can go craft some real quick. That might get me to what I need. Let me put the 5. Okay, there's my 150 of that. Let's go turn all of this in. Okay, so that gets me the splitters.
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fix-It encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out, feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
I think maybe I'm going to do this one next. Although I've got plenty of power. I don't need to worry about power right now. I need to do all of them. So, I mean, it's the way that it is, but I need to do all of them. Yeah, let me do field research next. Oh, but that needs screws. Alright, let me get base building then. Oh, that's right, it doesn't come back for 2. Okay. Alright, we'll put you in there. Oh. I probably don't need this, to be completely honest. I mean, it's just excess. You know what? In fact, let's move this down. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't know how I pulled that off. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Limestone's there. Let's put it right here. Yeah, there's 2 more deposits over there. And again, I'm probably going to tear this down once I have foundation so that I can put everything on a foundation. Okay, what I need to do now is a splitter. Whoa. That's probably going to tear things. What do I need for one more? More iron rods. Probably didn't need that. I got iron rods right here. Oh, I forgot to put the sulfur away. Okay, so that doubled that output. Oh shit, I actually have biomass. That's something else I could do is have it go into storage and then from storage into multiple burners. I'll revamp it later. Let me get the base building stuff done. Oh my, what? Huh? Oh, yeah. And that. Okay, there we go. Alright, I need 100 rods. 41. 82. 103. There we go. I need to split this off. Actually, I need to split this off here so that I can get iron rods going. Okay, I don't need that one anymore. But I do need to go from here to there. Okay. Next is I need to split this one. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now I just need to get the power situated. Okay. Everything's green. Everything's green. Okay. It's not the prettiest, but we'll do pretty later. Alright, I should have enough to drop off the iron, and then I'll go pick up the concrete. Oh. Shoot, I don't. Alright, well let me go pick up the concrete. Okay. How much have I got? Yeah. Alright, that'll get that kicked off. Then we can start building foundations. Okay.
Milestone reached.
Yeah.
Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
All right. So let's tear all of this down and redo iron using foundations. Concrete stopped working. Concrete's back working. Okay. Start from here. Alright. First things first, I need to drag stuff onto... Yeah, this I don't need. These are... This is what I want. I forgot how to hover. Okay, there's that. Foundations, here we go. Want that to be 4. Okay. This is the same way that I had it. Alright, and then what is Zoop again? Rotate, build, snap mode, lock hologram. Alright, there. Okay, so there's Zoop. Okay. Now then, let's go up here. Alright, this is producing 120. Nope. That was the merger. I've got them backwards. Crap. Okay, smelters. out of concrete. This is probably all going to get torn down at some point. So actually, you know what? I only need 2 of these to be working. I don't need 3 at the moment. God damn it. What have I, no, I've only got 73. Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing for now is doing something like this. Now, actually, okay, let's turn that one on, we'll turn this one off. Now I need to get them power. Not perfect, but it's okay. Okay, now I just need to put this all into a storage unit. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go use this iron that I have to get rid of it. Let's do... Let me do iron rods. For some particular reason, iron plates seem to be faster. Okay, I need to go run upstairs and feed the dog real quick. Let me go do that. I'll be right back, and we will continue on. All right. Okay. Let's get back to it. Oops, I didn't mean to... No, it's okay. I'm probably going to tear it all down anyway. Not that long from now. I really want to redo the power so that the power can be one closer to the hub. But so that the power coming out of it can then be more easily directed towards everything over there. All right, let's see where we are with the iron production real quick. All right, we've got everything we need there. I'll go drop that off and then I'll come back. I'm very curious about this new power source. What's up, Goose? Well, at the beginning they are, but I'm also doing this run. Well, this one should feed into the next new patch. This one I'm doing with mods. I'm also doing this one to be a build what I want rather than what I need. In other words, I'm not concerned with getting the story. I've completed the story. I already know what happens. I'm not concerned with trying to get to certain tiers to do things. I'm going to take what the game is giving me based on where it's dropped me in, and I'm going to build the best things that I can in those locations, and I'm going to enjoy that whole process. And when I get to the next tier, I get to the next tier. That's kind of my thought process with this new run, plus also seeing what the mods are giving me, because 2 of the mods are giving me completely new buildings. Okay, there we go. I've got farming with one of the mods, and then the one that I'm getting ready to turn in right now is new power options.
Milestone reached. The refined power R&D division have developed a new power generation method. This building can generate up to 30 megawatts of power based on its altitude. Note, if a wind generation device is within the vicinity of another building of the same type, performance will not be optimal. Stay efficient.
Oh, I just realized why she sounded different. That's new dialogue because of the fact that this was a mod. So that was AI generated dialogue. This looks like almost the exact same spot I started my second run. This has got to be the best spot on the planet. I mean, I landed, and within 100 meters, I've got 3 pure irons, 2 pure limestones, and a pure copper. I'm like, what better location can you start from on the planet? All right, we need screws now. The copper I don't have any problem with. I'm pretty sure the copper's already ready to go. Yeah. All right, so we'll turn that in. Oh, 20 seconds. Oh yeah, and I've already got 3 blue slugs. now I just need the iron plates, and that'll be done. All right, let's take a look at this new power source. Refined power. Wind turbine. The power generation ranges between 10 and 30 megawatts, contingent upon the turbine's height. If multiple turbines are within its vicinity, the output diminishes. Oh, that's interesting. Each additional wind turbine within range decreases the power output. Furthermore, it can be connected in a sequence of up to 2 power lines, allowing for daisy chaining, which is one of the new features that's supposed to be in 1.2 for buildings. Wow, it requires 20 iron plates and 30 iron bars. Interesting. Alright, so I need to put it up on high. Wonder if I can put it up there. Something tells me I can't put it up there. I'd love to be able to put it up there, but I can't get up there yet. I don't think. Let me see if there's a jumping path. Actually, I need to have some iron bars and stuff first anyway. Yeah, dude, you're not supposed to be doing that. I don't know what it takes to tame him. I was never able to. This is supposed to be the fruit that he likes. Alright, whatever. Let's see if we can get a wind turbine up on top of that. I don't know if I can jump up there or not, but I'm going to give it a try. No, it doesn't look like there's a... Without the jetpack, it doesn't look like there's a way to get up there. Yeah, you're going to have the jetpack to get up to the top of that. Okay. Alright, then maybe putting it up above the iron deposit up here. Put it up there. And then I can connect it in from up there. Oh, there's another blue slug. Alright. And actually, if I put them up there, like along this ridge, I could actually power this iron mine, and then there's another iron deposit right there, as a matter of fact. Alright, let me get up there real quick. Let's see what this looks like. I really don't think I need to keep collecting any more leaves for a bit. Let's stop doing that. More limestone. Okay, so that's the other one. And that's the current one, and then there's another deposit right there that I'm not even using yet. Kind of hard to use one when you're running pures. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get to that blue slug easily. There's a one of those poison plants is up there. Okay, let's... Okay, that's tree. Alright, I think the best place is to put one here. Not connected to power grid. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. Altimeter control, output regulator, rotational sensor. I don't know what any of that means. Alright, let me put... Actually, let's do it this way. Wind speed's 81%, output 10.87. That's not a ton, but for tier 1. Alright, so let's put another one over here then. Alright, are those two too close? 10.92. So just like that, I started producing 20 extra megawatts of power. And this will clear out when I finally get my chainsaw and can cut down some of these damn trees. Because I'd really like to put a third one... Let me see if I can put a third one here. I think that one might be too close. No, you can only do 2 of them together. Alright, well, can I run this down to that power pole? Yes. Okay. 10.93. Okay, so they're all hitting at 10. That's not fantastic. It's not fantastic at all, as a matter of fact. I think that's bare minimum. Yeah, 10 to 30. Interesting. I'm gonna have to think on that, because there might be a way to, you know, bring it down or raise it up later in the game to get the full 30 out of it. Okay, anyway. Alright, let's get back. I need to get... What have I got? I've got 56. Alright, let me go get some iron plates real quick. Alright, then we'll go turn this in. We'll get the MAM. And then I am going to redo my power grid. Speaking of, let me run Okay, now we got an extra 30 running into the power grid. Okay.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Okay. Well, if nothing else, the wind turbines look cool. They look really, really cool. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Hold on a minute. How much do... Let me go get some concrete real quick. Okay. Okay. I hate that the grass bleeds through like that, but not a thing I can do about it. Alright, so tier 1's done. Yeah. Obstacle clearing, that needs to be next. Yeah, that definitely needs to be next. Okay. Let's get the MAM and the equipment bench. We need 5 reinforced plates. Equipment workshop. Okay, so that we can go ahead and do. Not. Okay. what is this? This should be producing... That's producing 120. And that's only taking 30, which means I can split this into 4. Okay. I gotta think about that. Because I definitely need... Well, I need to move the power first. Then that'll give me room for the copper to get done. Yeah, I need to move the power probably closer to the hub over here, away from all of the veins. Yeah, let me get the MAM up. That's only 3 though. I need 24 more, 48 more. There we go. Okay.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Oh. Unlock this research tree. I don't know how we unlock that research tree. Interesting. Okay, so we've got sulfur unlocked now. We've got black powder. What is this? Oh, that has been unlocked. This has been unlocked. We need a yellow to unlock, well, a yellow and a bunch of other stuff. That's to become that scannable, and then that's for overclocking. Okay. Nutrients, we need to find, well, I have the other two. Or I have one of the other two. I haven't found the nuts. Surprisingly enough, because my god, that's what I lived on in my first playthrough.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Okay, that's done. All right, let's now set up the biofuel power that we need using as much efficiency as we can. That'll give me time to get other things running. I can move everything, shift everything over. That'll give me room to then expand the copper. All right, let's start it. I'm gonna go 2 meters high. I know, let's go up here. All right. So we start with, we start with storage. Okay. Probably too much. I'm probably going to be able to trim this down. All right, we need to go into a constructor. For biomass. Except for I don't have any reinforced plates. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me see. How am I doing? I've got 152. I only need 32. Okay, we can tear down one whole side of this. And still be fine. Nope. Okay. That keeps everything else going. Did I do it again? I did it again. Every time. Every time. No, this is backwards. Oh my god. You would think, after this much time doing this, playing this game, that I would not do that anymore. Okay, this then produces 300 per minute, which is way more than one of these needs. And actually, what I think I'm going to do... Build 5,000 foundations. Okay. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a storage unit here. And then run the biomass off of this. By putting a splitter right there. Oh, I know what I could have done for the man. I didn't need to actually... I could have done it this way. There we go. Alright. We want... 3. Let me put the first one. I don't have enough plates. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. Now I just need to feed that into the power grid somehow. Stupid power poles having so few ports. Well... There we go. Because now... Why did I have so many power poles? And then somehow concrete got missed. There we go. All right. 122, and we're only using just under 40. And I'm getting ready to bring on 3 more biomass burners. Okay. And I did it again. Nope. Beautiful. Now, this is where things are going to get a little tricky. Because I'm not going to be able to do exactly what I want. Let's see. Let me put the burners down first. Okay. And then I want... Yeah, this is the problem. Fix one thing real quick. Yeah. I'm not really sure by how that tripped everything, because that was not enough power loss to have tripped it. Hold on a minute. How much do these guys produce each? 30 each. So that took it, dropped it by 90. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I'll give it that. Shoot. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Not pretty. It's not the prettiest I've ever done. But, seeing as this is, of course, temporary. Alright, let's go there and there. Okay, there we go. That is everybody getting fed. I've still got a whole lot of extra leaves, which I suppose I could, if I really wanted to, is get the, what, extra 10 or 20 that comes from the hub. Alright, let's put the man back in. Alright. Yeah, see, here's the thing. There's 2 more iron deposits right there. There's limestone. There's limestone. I've already got limestone. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tear down the limestone over here and move it over to here. What is... Is this a pure or a normal? Normal. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Actually, I should have left that there. Because I need the space for the iron anyway. It's just a shame because is this a pure? Nope, that's a normal. Okay, then that's actually fine. We're just swapping one for another. Yeah, this will work out a lot better. I'll just have to figure out how to run the power. All right. Huh. Wonder why it's not... Oh, there we go. It was weird. It wouldn't let me do it while I was on it. Okay. This produces 60. It needs 45. Yeah, so this is a 1-to-1 for right now. Okay, now we just need power. I can't see. There we go. Of course, you got to run power to the actual buildings, Brian. Yeah, and so we've got another limestone right there that if I ever need the second one, I can get there pretty easily. I'll just have to kill these guys. Okay, cool. And you know what? So that they don't come back. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, I think there's a blue slug that they were actually, that is what they were actually protecting. Okay. While we're here, let's do just a little bit of exploration. Oh. Mercer Sphere. There's another one. That's another normal. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for you.
Lab consumed.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Holy crap. Oh God.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
I can't get through here. I think I need the chainsaw. Oh man, okay, I gotta put this on the map. That's a shame I can't get through there. Wow. Okay, I've been to that part of the map. There's a down ship. I don't think I've ever been to that part of the map, though. Wow, I just got a Mercer sphere and found... What are they called? They're not... I forget what they're called. Okay, let me... Getting ahead of myself. Is there something I could put here so that the animal doesn't come back? Alright, let's go research the Mercer sphere.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific...
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Okay. Summer Sloop, that's what they're called. I couldn't remember what they were called. Problem is we have to find this stuff first, which I can't remember what that's called either, before we can actually unlock what Mercer spheres and Summer Sloops are best for. Alright, we did get this. Yeah.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
This is how I sped up getting tickets. Was everything that I killed got turned into alien DNA capsule, well, alien protein and then alien DNA capsule. I just did it by hand, but late in the game I started doing everything in an automated way. That's what I'm really looking forward to setting that up. Because more than likely what I can do is take everything that's here, all of the biomass stuff, and turn it into automation for alien DNA. At least that's kind of my thought process anyway. Alright, we need to get the obstacle clearing. So that I can get some more wood and remove the leaves from the picture. Alright, concrete I should have. I do. I need 100 wire or cable. Yeah, so the next thing to rebuild is the copper. So that I can get wire not just copper wire, but cables as well. And then I need to figure out what I can do, what I should do to expand the iron, because I think I can use the one single mine to do screws. So maybe I'll do that first. Oops, I mean, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I really want to get the obstacle clearing. I'm not going to do it tonight, though. Oh, that's right. There's a blue slug up there. Alright, a little tick guy has decided to... Oh, let me go see if I can bounce up on him. Nope. Yep. It's only the second time I've actually done that. Okay, so we right now are producing both iron bars and iron plates. What I need to do now is produce some additional... Alright, let me do this. Let me get rid of you. Because you're producing 120, and you're only using 30. And iron bars, you're producing 30. Okay, I don't even need to do that. I just need to split you and have one iron bar get turned into, one set of iron bars get turned into screws. Yeah, so I just need to put another smelter here. No, I don't even need to do that. God damn, missing reinforced plates. I need to clean this up. Okay, you're powered. That wasn't what I wanted. Okay, you're good. You need another... That's right. When it comes to iron rods, it's iron rods into screws. Alright. Which means I don't have enough reinforced iron plates again. Great thing is I've now got enough iron bars that I can craft there we go. Alright, now I just need to get you power. And for now, that will do. That is a nasty bit of spaghetti I got going on here. In the meantime, this is going to be the last thing for the evening, I swear to God. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to disrupt you. Let's get rid of that real quick. Yeah, so Wednesday, I will get full-on copper up and running. And then we'll figure out what's next. One thing I'm definitely going to do is go up and get that summer sloop. Because I'm pretty sure I need the chainsaw to be able to do that. I'm also going to need to expand the biomass production so that we can create biofuel. instead of straight biomass. All right, let me go ahead and turn this in. Okay.
Milestone reached.
Yeah, so
Solid
chainsaw and
biofuel,
solid biofuel.
created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
Okay, so part assembly for me is probably going to be the last thing that I do because it's the one that opens up the smart plating, which is required for the first space elevator requirement. Instead, I'm not going to do this right now, but the resource sink is definitely something I want so I can start collecting points and I can use the tickets from the points to get a number of things that are in the awesome shop. I may want to go ahead and get conveyor belt Mark IIs so that, yeah, probably so that we, because we're using pure, yeah, but the Mark 1s can only but the Mark 1s are producing 120 on a pure. But we're only moving 60 per minute due to the Mark 1 belts. So yeah, I'm going to want to upgrade the belts coming out of all of the miners that are sitting on pure deposits. But then look here in tier 2. This is the reason why I'm going to be taking my time. Basic farmer buildings. I'm very interested in this. Basic farmer crops. And then we've got the elevators. So this is going to be, I'm going to have a lot of fun. This is going to be a lot of fun as far as a playthrough is concerned. I just hope you all are interested in it. I hope you all are enjoying it. I know the first stream is always a little rough. But once we start getting into these things and messing around with some of these mods, this is going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. I think we'll do Logistics Mark II as the next one. And some of this I'm going to be able to do right now as soon as they drop the thing on me. Okay. So we do that. We do that and that. We do that and that. Alright, so now all I need are the reinforced plates. I don't think I have anything to drop off in here, do I? No. Okay. Alright, let's fill that up. Okay. Yeah, the leaf side I'm going to want to convert to solid biofuel as quickly as I can. Portable chainsaw. What do I need for the chainsaw? Iron bars, screws, cables, and reinforced plates. Okay. Alright. That's where we will start on Wednesday. As always, I hope that you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday. Good night, everybody.